What's up, Mystic Manifesting family? Nick with Mystic Manifesting here, and I'm standing up using the whiteboard for this. I don't really need it. It's called the power of gratitude. We've discussed it so many times, and I feel it gets glossed all over. Glossed all over. Damn, we're glossing and glazing that fucking gratitude, aren't we? No, let's just focus. Come on, guys. Be serious. Stop fucking around. We're talking about gratitude here. We got to be humble with this gratitude. So, the power of gratitude. I talk about it all the time, and I feel like it's just something. It's like many manifestation. Yeah, okay. Brush it under the rug. Good. Yeah, I got many manifestations. Gratitude. I'm thankful. Thankful. Where's my desire? You're looking for something, and if you're grateful for it, you already have it. So since I'm standing up, I'm using the whiteboard because I'm feeling powerful. And as the great Tony Robbins says, change your physiology, change your focus, all that stuff. Well, it's really hard to be depressed when you change the way you're standing. It's kind of like when I say change the way you look at things and the things you look at change. You got a more powerful, positive outlook when you change how you're looking at things. Same thing when you're standing a certain way. I'm standing, I got more energy than if I was sitting on the couch over there or in the chair over there with a cigar or relaxing and stuff. I'm not going to have this energy to think the way I can where I could put the stuff on the board. So it kind of helps me too with the process, putting stuff on the board. So I'm thankful for that. All right, cool. Let's talk about gratitude. Why is gratitude important? One, it's just kind of a good way to live life. And it's going to sound cliche, but it's like, why would God give you more good in your life if you're not grateful for what you already have? It's like somebody gives you a gift, right? It's Christmas time. They give you a gift. And I've seen this shit too. It pisses me off when I see it. But I see people get fucking ungrateful for a gift that they got. It's like, oh, thanks. You know, I actually would have preferred that. Shut up. Give it back then. Like, don't be an asshole. Because I want to take back whatever I gave you if you're going to critique what I gave you. Like, that pissed me off. People have done that with my gifts, and I've seen it done with other people's gifts. I don't like that. So I don't ever want to give you another gift again when you act like that. So why would God, or if you don't believe in God, whatever, like, there's the universe, whatever you want to call it, it's all the same, right? The higher intelligence, the higher you, the God within you, why would you be given more if you're not happy with what you got? Because to quote the movie Tombstone, a man like that got a big old hole in the middle of him, and there ain't no amount of money, women, or anything. I don't even know that's the line, but it's like ain't nothing going to fill the hole. Was basically, I don't know if it was money, women, all that shit, but I know he says that nothing's going to fill that hole. So if you got that hole in you, that's like I I don't feel fulfilled. Nothing's going to fulfill you, and that kind of brings me to these quotes. I'm going to start at the bottom of the thing actually, because I got two Bible quotes, and now for you biblical scholars, these are paraphrased. But if you say these into Google or type them, it will give you the actual things. The first one's the Matthew principle. And I'm going to try and focus it in. Focusing. Focusing. All right. I doubt it's picking up. I don't have my glasses, so I can't see. But you're going to hear me say it. For those who have everything, more will be given. For those who have nothing, more will be taken. Now, it's paraphrased, but I think that's the exact line, actually. I got to double check. I was too lazy to look it up. But that's what I always say, and there's a truth to it. And Jordan Peterson talks about it, and I remember him saying it that way, so that's why I go with it. It's called the Matthew Principle, which obviously means it's in the books of Matthew. Before I even go to the second quote, I want to talk about that one. Does that mean that God or the higher intelligence or your higher self or the universe is going to be like, oh, rich people, keep giving them more, give them more because they're rich. And I love the rich people and I love the people who have everything. I want to just only take care of them. Well, a lot of those rich and successful people once had nothing. So that wouldn't make sense then. And the poor people would never have a chance. And the people who are lacking physical things and stuff like that, they would just have less. Well, one, there's more than one way to measure wealth. It's not just money and physical assets. It's love and happiness and the people you're surrounded with and all that stuff. So there's other ways to measure it. But I mean, like I said, you could have somebody who's alone, broke, all that stuff like that, and then they move their way up to being rich. So it has nothing to do with physical items. This is a lesson. It's a deeper lesson to read into there. So if you have everything when you have nothing, you're basically the guy at the bottom. But another Bible quote, let the weak say I'm strong. You're the guy with nothing, but you're saying you have everything. You're quote unquote lying to yourself. But what else does the lying to yourself sound like in manifesting terms? Affirmations. You're saying, I'm strong. You're saying, I have everything. I am wealthy. I am abundant. You're saying that, which is putting you in you have everything. And when you have everything, more is given to you. You have to have it before it's given. Mike Tyson's quote, you got to be him before you become him. You got to be the abundant guy before you are given abundance. See, that's what this quote really means. While you have nothing, even if you have something and you want more, you must be grateful for what you have, or more won't be given, because you're not even acknowledging it. If you don't acknowledge what you have, you feel lack. And it goes back to a feeling state. If you're feeling lack, more is going to be taken away. How many rich people squander their money, or just unfortunate negative things that are out of the blue happen to them and they lose all their money? Oftentimes, the people who that happens to, they are up here, they have everything, but in their mind, they have nothing, and everything will be taken. And it happens. So this is the way it's inverted. So when you break it down this way with the commas right there and stuff, if you have nothing, and then you go to having everything, more will be given. But if you have everything, and then you think you have nothing, more will be taken. So it works that way. If it even fucking picked that up. I don't think it did. Anyway, doesn't matter. You guys get the point. Next Bible quote I want to bring up. This one I do believe I paraphrased. This is when Jesus was teaching people how to pray. So let me see if I can focus it. Can you guys see it? It ain't gonna focus. I'll tell it to you. This one is paraphrased. I'm like 99% sure I paraphrased this, but it's if you type it in, you'll get it. Ask in prayer as though you have already received, and it shall be yours. Now that is the essence of what it says. Well, when Jesus says how to pray, and when they quote him on how he says to pray, whatever you say, whatever you ask for in prayer, as though you have already received it, it shall be yours. What does that sound like? Gratitude. Sounds like gratitude. You're giving thanks for something you don't have yet, and it's brought to you. He's the greatest motherfucking mystic of all time. So he's telling you what to do. He's telling you how to manifest what you want, all your desires. He doesn't say, no, you don't deserve it. You shouldn't be without. That's why I agree with Reverend Ike and a lot of stuff. It's like, he never said to be poor, to lack, or to have nothing. He wants you to be the abundant person, the one who has everything and who's blessed. And why would you want to not bless the people that you're for? So it's telling you how to get your prayers answered. Believe as though you have already received it, aka have gratitude. So we started at the bottom, now we're here. See what I did there? That just came to me. Divine intelligence. Why is this important? Why is gratitude important? I think if you haven't picked it up at this point, I'm going to explain it again. Because it is giving thanks for what you already have. So that's the first part of it. You're giving thanks for what you already have, which this gift giver in yourself, the higher power within yourself, the higher power outside of yourself, all of that, like, just wants you to have more because you're grateful for what you have. And being grateful for what you have puts you in what? A feeling of abundance. You're feeling abundant. Also, and you add things that you don't have to trick your subconscious. So it's kind of very repetitive to what I'm going to add next, but you're tricking your subconscious. That's what Jesus is talking about here when he says, ask as though in prayer that you have already received. Ask in prayer as though you have received it already and it will be yours. That's you tricking your subconscious. He's teaching you how to trick your subconscious into believing. Because remember, what was one of Jesus' core teachings? The works that he does, you may do too, and more. So, and by the power of the word, you speak things into existence. He's telling you how to do it. And the easiest way to manifest something in is to believe you already have it. That is what going to the end is. That's what SATS is. That's what affirmations are. You're speaking as though it's already done. You're seeing as though it's already done. You're feeling as though it's already done. That's gratitude. Next, how does this all work? It puts you in the state of abundance, which I already set up there. Like I said, it's going to get repetitive now. But if I got to repeat it for you to understand it, I'm going to keep goddamn repeating it. Number 2, trick your subconscious. So like I said up here, you're tricking your subconscious. That's how it's working. And it changes your feeling state. Again, like I said up there, we're changing our feeling state. It's tricking our subconscious. And we're feeling like we're abundant, which is having already received it, as Jesus said. So that is the power of gratitude. Break it back. Like I said, if you want science, go see Dr. Joe Dispenza and Dr. Bruce Lipton. They'll tell you science about manifesting. I'm telling you mystical, esoteric, a lot of Bible-centered stuff because that's my background and that's what I learned from Neville. So I went through Neville and Reverend Ike teaching, and even Florence Scovel and Joseph Murphy and Abdullah all were teaching off the Bible. That's what I understand. That's my mystical, esoteric way, but this is the power of gratitude. You will manifest quickly because you already received it. It's already yours now. So what are you stressed about? It's done. This is the point when people say, oh, it's already done. It's not. That's a lazy form of teaching. I see a bunch of teachers. It's done. People don't understand what the fuck you're talking about. Here's what I'm talking about when I say you're done. Explain it. Now I'm sure some of those coaches are going to go explain it because they learned. It's okay. I'll teach it to you. I'll teach it to everybody. But anyway, this is the power of gratitude. This is what it's about. So hopefully that clears things up. If you got any questions, if you need coaching, it's down below. If you need, if you want to be part of the Discord, it's a nice community where we all believe in manifestation and possibilities. And of course, this guy's going to come and interrupt the video at the end. But if you want a positive community with like-minded people talking about your creative endeavors and your fitness journey and your manifestations and your success stories and whatever else you want to share with the group, if you're spiraling and you need help, we're there. We pick each other up. We're all in this together, like I said. So it's a nice group we got put together there. If you want to join, the link is down below. If you need coaching, the link will be down below. Love you guys very much. Can't fuck this up. It's all working out in your favor, and I'll see you in the next one.